So as you guys can see, I already have one eye done. I'm gonna do the other one with you guys and also talk to you guys a little bit about oversharing. This is definitely something that I feel like needs to be talked about more, especially because being on your walk with God or just in general, we tend to all fall short when it comes to oversharing with the wrong people, and it's time that we keep things personal, okay? So the products will be down below in the description, but just so I can show it really quickly, I'm using the Morphe 35B Lisa Frank palette. So when it comes to oversharing, a lot of the times, right, we're in the process of building a relationship with God, which is a great thing. Everyone should have a relationship with God, Jesus Christ particularly, but everyone should be building a relationship, and in that relationship, God shows us things, you know. Sometimes you'll be a person where you see visions, you have visions, he comes in your dreams, he personally talks to you, whatever the situation may be, right? And this is where I always say to keep your relationship with God between you and God, because when he shows you these things, you know, sometimes we have a habit of oversharing, right? Or just sharing it at the wrong time, because when God blesses us, he never just blesses us for us. You know, he blesses us so that we can bless someone else, right? So when we go and we share these things too quickly, and more so just before God even told us to, or before anything even happened, we tend to lose out on the blessing, right? And with this happening, you know, then we get mad. And it's like, we tend to, oh God, why did you do this and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, it's not God who did it. It's definitely not God. It was us. We running our mouth. You gotta stop running your mouth when it comes to these things, you know. I'm big on, you know, something's happening, you know, whether God wants me to have a job or whether God wants me to, he's blessing me with a place or whatever it is. I'm not saying anything until I secure it, okay? Because you never know what happens in between. And I'm going to tell you what happens when you start to share before it's completely secured, right? Now, when you share it before it's secure, what happens is you start telling people, and I'm talking about friends, family, cousin, partner, it does not matter. You have to keep it to yourself, between you and God, because you never know who's praying on your downfall. And I'm not talking about praying P-R-A-Y. I'm talking about praying P-R-E-Y. There are so many people out here you think that you're close to and you think want the best for you. But in reality, that's not always the case. I don't care if you grew up with someone your whole life. Your own partner could be envious of you, your brother, your sister, your parents, your cousin. It is so important to not share so fast and keep it personal, because when it doesn't happen the way you want it to, you're wondering why. And what you're wondering why because they prayed on that, you know, and God didn't show them that. God didn't have that for them. It was for you. A lot of the times we realize and we get mad at God when we miss out on a blessing, and it's really our fault because we don't know how to keep our mouth shut, and we tend to share when we're not supposed to share yet. Like, God didn't tell you to do that. He didn't come to you and tell you to do that. And you got to understand and distinguish between, is this me just being excited and I just want to share with my loved ones and stuff, and I know that they're going to be happy for me. A lot of the times we don't know our loved ones. We don't know our partners. We don't know our friends. We don't know who's secretly plotting on us, on our downfall. Once you open up that door and you share with someone, they can feel anyway. They can be envious of you. It doesn't matter. I'm telling y'all, you got to keep it from everybody, because God didn't show that to them. Now that it didn't go the way you expected it to, you know, it's very discouraging. And I'm sure everybody has dealt with this in life, especially including myself. But this is something that I feel like is really important to talk about. A lot of people don't know that, you know, you shouldn't do this. There's people still out here that's doing that. But it's so important for us to not share what God has for us in the process. Sometimes we have to go through the process first and let God do what he got to do before we start making our own little moves and start sharing it to people, because now what happens is when it don't go as planned, them same people, right? Oh, see, like, oh, some people, yo, it's okay or whatever, and then secretly they wanted that to happen, right? It's very important for us to just shut up, honestly. That's the easiest way I could tell you guys, okay? You have to just shut up and know when to talk, okay? Let God bless you in private, okay? So that when you share it to the public, that blessing is a check off already. And then once you share it as that blessing, you're inspiring someone else. So now they can be blessed, you know? It's literally a domino effect. God doesn't ever just bless us for ourselves, you know? So as for this, guys, as you can see, this is super easy to do. I just used 3 colors. Being that they're right packed on top of each other, you want to make sure that you're going back and forth. So as you see, I blended out the green, then I'm going back with the yellow, just overshadowing it so that it doesn't look blotchy and that it just has that seamless blend look. And I'm just going to do that with the blue as well. And then I'm just going to add the rhinestones, which is the boring part, but we're just going to fast forward that part. And this is the finished look, you guys. So let me know what you think of this look down below. I hope that this video has inspired you in some way and just change your mindset, help you to, you know, just keep focus on you and God. And with that being said, let me know what you guys think of this look down below. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. I definitely want to do more things like this. And bye, guys. I will see you guys in my next video.